On February 7th, the Trump administration pulled out of the Biden administration's Supreme Court case which sued Tennessee for banning gender affirming care for minors in their state. The law will be applied for transgender youth under the age of 19. Gender affirming care ranges from mental, physical, and medical resources needed for transgenders. Brianna Bryant is the Planned Parenthood Advocacy of Michigan Commissioner for the Detroit area. She explains the impact of the ban of gender affirming care on minors.
Honestly, that affects our mental health, that affects our performance as young folks, our ambitions as young folks. Um, but I also feel like it will not stop um, from queer joy existing and wanting to thrive. Um, Folks just may not be able to reach their identity goals in the way that they want to as fast as they want to.
According to CNN, the battle for gender affirming care for minors began in 2023 as 19 states created laws to restrict care for minors. As of January 28th, President Trump signed an executive order in an attempt to end gender affirming care for minors altogether. Star Peterson runs Stellar Diversity Training in DC. They train businesses on the proper inclusion of LGBTQ and neurodivergent individuals into their spaces. They discuss how cisgender minors and 18-year-olds can usually make critical decisions at their age as opposed to transgender minors during this time.
At 18, you can literally risk your life for your country, but you can't make your own decisions about your body. I also think it's transphobic because if a cisgender person, let's say they're 16, and a cisgender woman says, I want a nose job and a boob job, and no one's gonna say, oh, I need mental health certifications for you to do that. They're just, if you have the money, do it, and they trust cisgender people to make permanent changes to their bodies, but not us.
As students under 19 who are entering college will have to navigate school while potentially losing care, there are resources within the DC community they can find. This can include LGBTQ advocacy groups like Cascade at Howard University or support from local organizations like the DC LGBTQ Center. With the potential ban on gender affirming care for people under the age of 19, it is important for minors to rely on their community during this time. With HU News Service, I'm Monet Heath.